Welcome to the Love Hub channel, where we discuss matters of the heart and give relationship advice to women. In today's episode, we are going to discuss the traits that may make you unlikable to him. Now remember, ladies, just because you possess some of these traits doesn't mean that you're a horrible person. But these are some traits that men may not be impressed with. But remember, the Love Hub is a judgment-free zone. We don't judge women here. We are your safe space. Now let's get to the topic. Number 1, humble bragging. Humble bragging comes across as insincere and arrogant. Like the name suggests, humble bragging involves hiding an achievement behind a complaint or a casual comment. This can get really irritating at times. At best, humble brags come off as inauthentic and cringy. At worst, they appear rude and insensitive. And it also makes you come off as self-absorbed and narcissistic. You're better off just sharing your achievement instead of beating around the bush. If you're proud of something, feel free to say it. You don't need to mask it under a complaint or some kind of cringy comment like, oh, I won gold at the spelling bee today, but I don't know if I deserved it. Or if you got employee of the month, just say it. You don't need to mask it. Be proud of your achievements because it does show confidence in yourself, and men love confident women. Number 2. Taking everything too seriously. It's hard to get along with someone who can't find humor in anything. It's really difficult to have a positive encounter with someone who just sees the serious dark side of things. Now, just to be clear, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being on task and taking your work seriously. But try to not let that focus bleed into your day-to-day conversations. Don't be afraid to crack a smile, say something funny, or laugh at someone else's joke. The better you play with others, the more likable you will be. Men love humor, so develop a sense of humor. Learn how to take it easy and just enjoy life. Don't let everything drag you down, and don't drag everybody down with you. Number 3, lack of engagement. Nobody likes feeling ignored or brushed aside during a conversation, especially men. It really hurts their ego. Instead, always practice active listening during your conversations with men. Whether you're talking with a male friend, a coworker, an acquaintance, or a stranger. Actually, when you're talking with anybody, men or women, it is important for you to actively listen to what they're saying. It's the polite thing to do. Let's say that you are talking with a man that you're interested in. Always ask questions when he's done talking and take a moment to rehash exactly what he said. This will show him that whenever he speaks to you, you actively listen to what he says. His words mean something to you. His time and his opinions are valuable. They're not just something that you discard right away. So if the two of you are having a conversation and he says something like, oh my God, I just had a terrible time at work today. My boss was so cruel to me. After he's done venting, you can say something that shows empathy, something that shows him that you actually listened. Like, I can't believe that your boss was so cruel to you, and I'm so sorry that you had such a terrible day. These words may not be poetic, they may not sound like Shakespeare, but trust me, they will mean a lot to him. Number 4, lacking in emotional intelligence. Emotionally unintelligent people are almost impossible to get along with. No one wants to spend time around a glorified child who's always yelling at others, passing the buck, calling people names, and making impulsive decisions. Acting like an adult is a great way to be treated like one. Plus, it'll win you more points in the likable category. So if you're the type of girl that is prone to throwing endless temper tantrums and yelling and nagging people, That will make you so unlikable to men. When men spend time with you, they want it to be special, they want it to be memorable. They want it to be a wonderful memory that will keep them awake at night. And that's what you want too. You want to leave that impression on men. Otherwise, you may not get that second date. Number 5, name dropping. Name dropping comes across as a bit needy and desperate. It's like you want him to think that you're special. It won't bring you any street cred with your peers, and it definitely won't impress a man. It just looks like you're banking on someone else's status to give yourself more credibility. Let a man love you for who you are. You don't need to drop other people's names to appear more special. You're already special. You are unique and beautiful in your own way, and you have to let him see that. If all you do is name drop, it's going to obscure your own achievements. Instead of name dropping, why don't you shine a light on your own special qualities and your own achievements? Why don't you show him what you're capable of? That you are this amazing person that can do a lot of great things on her own. Number 6, spreading rumors. Rumors are a cheap, ineffective way to connect with others. Rude, hurtful gossip might boost your popularity in the short term, but it doesn't get you any long-term credibility. You will just end up losing respect. Over time, people will view you as insecure, mean, immature, and definitely not likable. This will also show the man that you're interested in that you are not trustworthy because you will go behind people's backs and spread rumors about them. It's not going to make him want to actually share deep, meaningful things with you. It will make him suspicious of you. So instead of spreading negative rumors, spread positivity among your friends, your coworkers, and acquaintances. Show him that you are a positive light to others. Number 7, oversharing. Oversharing builds awkwardness and discomfort, not friendship. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being vulnerable around men or your friends and family. The real key is building a strong relationship first. Some people assume that sharing personal details about themselves will build a strong relationship, but this isn't usually the case. If you just started dating the guy that you're interested in, oversharing may make your partner feel confused and uncomfortable. It might end up driving him away. So before you share all these deep, dark secrets that you have, make sure that you've built a strong bond first. These are just some of the traits that may make you unlikable to men and to other people. Remember, ladies, you have great qualities. Shine a light on those instead of the negative things that can drive people away. Until next time.